advantage, D-Man. That's a bit harsh, but I guess it is true. It was indeed a very convincing win for ROCCAT coming in here. And maybe let's take a look at what went good for the Dolphins in that very first game. As we said, that very poke-heavy lane in the bottom lane, and Creaton showing that he still got it.
Yeah, he was the only one who basically didn't feed.
No.
No, I mean, yeah, Creaton was doing surprisingly well as Ezreal, and yeah, Karma Ezreal, poke heavy lane against Corki Nami. He did a fine job, but the game was kind of over after the first gank in the top lane. I mean, I don't see a way to recover from that huge deficit.
Yeah, we talked about that in the champ select. I mean, they picked Aurelia and they picked Gnar into the Aurelia. So if that Aurelia gets ahead at all, like the lane is so done. And then Pantheon, if you get counter ganked, you don't have any really way of escaping. So just there, you give double kill to the Aurelia and the Elise, and they're just going to pressure you after that. And you saw that they used that level advantage and they invaded on the second red. And they just got the pressure after that. And the game was just over. Yeah,
Janko's getting that first blood once again. Talk me through the junglers, as you mentioned already. The choice here for Elise, a lot of the times we know it's a Janko's specialty, but you're not really convinced on the pick right now.
Well, no, I don't mind the Elise pick. If they did the Aurelia with it, they first picked it in the top, and then they picked Elise with it, and just to pair the physical damage with the magic damage. Because let's say you're let's say the top laner, and you're building armor to get away from the Aurelia's damage, then the Elise does almost true damage to you if you rush Sork Boots. So it's just really hard to itemize against, and if you get behind it all, it's just over.
Well, it's a very strong performance from ROCCAT. Of course, we can't read too much into it, but it is a very good sign that they got a couple of kills, and they were absolutely relentless with this changed lineup, Dexter.
Yeah, I mean, looked textbook play. Everything was right. I mean, the first Aurelia just warded the brush, and the Na actually saw it, and then Jenkins came up for the counter gank. Even Rio, the subs was there like instantly, so it just shows like overall really great team play. And then the way they set up lanes and the way Overpower actually snowballed into top lane was really great. He even got solo kills under the tower as Aurelia into Na, and then that's what he said in the pick and bans already, that Na is not a super good pick if you don't like. He's good, but it wasn't that just a game for Na. Like, it was a really bad pick in my opinion into Aurelia first pick especially. And yeah, that's just the experience that those teams have over a challenger team or like a team like you know. So it's just very hard to actually do something because you tunnel so hard on certain OP picks basically that you don't really see the bigger picture of the overall game. And yeah. Jenkins just counter ganked that one time, and then he actually knew what to do, snowballed it pretty well, and the game went out of control.
Yep, he absolutely does. And ROCCAT just pushed their advantage. They are 1-0 up in this series, but we, of course, have a best of 3 on our hands, so let's see what the Dolphins can do after. Just a little announcement before we go over to a break. If you're in dire need of a new headset or a mouse, you can win some gaming gear over at esl.gz/IEM Cologne raffle, so get in there and get yourself some new goodies. We'll take a break, but we'll be right back with Game 2.